What's up, Tide fans? Stacey Blackwood here from Tide Talk Live to talk about the recent commitment of four-star quarterback Eli Holstein. Of course, Eli Holstein is a guy who's really gained a lot of momentum over the last couple of months. He decommitted from Texas A&M just a couple months ago, and ever since then, Alabama has looked like the clubhouse leader. And with the commitment today, it just validates all that everybody's been hearing about Eli Holstein. Of course, Eli is 6'4", 225 pounds, ran around a 4.6 40 at the Elite 11 a couple weeks ago, had a 38-inch vertical leap, and really put some good numbers together there at the Elite 11 and really showcased his athleticism. And he's a guy who won a state championship there in Zachary, Louisiana. The biggest thing that this does, though, is what does it do with Arch Manning? Of course, the number one player in the class of 2023. He remains uncommitted, and oddly enough, both Holston and Manning will be in Tuscaloosa on the weekend of June the 10th, so on official visits. So what does this do with Arch Manning's recruitment? At this point in time, he still plans on visiting Alabama that weekend, but it looks like Eli Holstein is all in on the Crimson Tide. He said that one of the reasons he wanted to go ahead and commit was the fact that there's so many impactful players from the class of 2023 about to be visiting Tuscaloosa, and he wanted a quarterback to be already committed to the Tide so he can help recruit some of those guys to Tuscaloosa. But it's a big-time commitment. I think Eli Holstein is a great pickup for Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide. Do not think of him as a back-burner prospect. Just because Alabama doesn't land Arch Manning, it doesn't mean that Eli Holstein is a consolation prize. Eli Holstein is a superior talented quarterback and a guy who I think in a couple of years will be a household name just like Arch Manning. But that's really going to wrap this quick episode up. I just want to talk about Eli Holstein real quick. I really like his game. I think he's going to be a fantastic football player, and I think he's going to fit in well with what Coach Nick Saban wants to do there in Tuscaloosa. And if you look back at the future or the past of what Alabama's done with their quarterbacks, whether it's Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Bryce Young is likely going to be a top 5 pick next year. Alabama is the place to go if you are a quarterback and want to be a high draft pick in the NFL. So Eli Holstein is coming to a great place. He's going to fit in well with what Alabama does there, and just great athleticism, a great leader, and I think he's going to be somebody that Alabama fans love down the road. But that's going to wrap it up. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and help us reach 1,000 likes on this video. All right, that's going to wrap things up. Until next time, Roll Tide.